Kavena. Kavena, where do dresses stay? Is it in there?
Hey guys, 90 seconds.
Thank you. Yes.
There's an intro spot, yeah?
Yes. So this whole first section, until we talk about products, we look at GSIN. Aloha e nā hoa, makapuna e vela e.
Practice my Miss Hawaii.
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds and 10 seconds first, and then we go black. And then stand by for the package. I can go black. Give it to me. Give it to me.
So you start off with our sponsors?
20 seconds, guys.
Introducing us.
Oh, us. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, us, and then what the show is, and then going to our sponsors.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No ike aka helo aka iki iku o Hawaii ke hi apo a papa I kala hiki ke au awa ke o maui loa ka ui lani a papa o wili a ke e po akala o ka hola ve kai a papa he ke ki moku la a kana lo a o la la I ka ula ka ula wahine kala kupua e na po e ka papa lani o moloka inu hiki ke ki moku a hina. Ua ho mana me kala I ka lolo pua. O ahu ke ki a lua la ua papa. I ke mo aka I ke ala vela o nā kupuna. I ka ua ine e aka lolo aku o I ho kala I ka pali o ke. O ni hau ka panina a papa. No ho I ke aka helo aka hiki moe. Ke le hua hi aka hopoi no ke ai. Aloha mai kako.
Ano ai me ke aloha ia kako pākahi a pau. O wau no ki ia o Kaipo Leopoldino, kapa ia makapuna e vele. Aloha mai kako. My name is Kaipo Leopoldino. I'm known on Instagram and on Facebook as Konakaipo, and I have the honor and privilege to be here and to be the co-host with my good friend. Aloha.
Aloha. And I'm just Mehanaokala on everything. Yeah,
not Jess. She's somebody, you guys. She's somebody.
No, just Mehanaokala. Yep. From Palolo Valley. And we're coming live here from Moani's out at Kapolei. So aloha to all of our ohana that's here joining us tonight. Whether you come from Palolo or Panaeva or, you know, where else? We name all the P towns.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Papakolea, Palehua, all across the Pai Aina. Mahalo nui ya oko. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this third episode of the Pop-Up Mākeke. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to be looking at different vendors. And so the impetus for this Pop-Up Mākeke was started by the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement, right?
Yes, the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement and their leadership had a great idea. You know, with this situation that we are all battling through and struggling through together, we know that this week right now, is actually Mayor Monarch Week, right? And we knew that, and they knew that when that wasn't going to happen anymore, we need to bring our ohana together that usually flies to Hilo or the artisans that are in Hilo already, and give them a forum by which they can share their wares, right? Because for us, this type of commerce is not only just buying a product, right? We are sharing in mo'olelo, we are sharing in each other's families and our traditions, and our lavena, you know, and our velo. So the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement had that foresight to bring all these vendors together to showcase.
Absolutely, and we have the tremendous honor of walking through some of the vendors that we have online at popupmakeke.com. So we're not just streaming live on K5, the home team, right?
Right.
We are also streaming live on Pop-Up Mākeke on Facebook, as well as cross-posted on various organizations on Facebook as well.
Right, and at this time, I'd like to take this moment to really, really mahalo our sponsors. We have some great sponsors that have jumped on board to present this for all of you. And the first one, our friends at Hawaiian Airlines, Bank of Hawaii, World Elite MasterCard. We really got to send a shout out to Hawaiian Airlines and the Bank of Hawaii World Elite MasterCard because they are paying for all your shipping.
All of our shipping, and that's so important, especially here in Hawaii, because you know when you go shopping online, oftentimes the thing is $2, but the shipping is $5.
Right, and they're shipping wherever you are. So we know that we have viewers that are tuning in from across the Honua, from all over. So whether you come from Kalihi or Kyoto, you know, your shipping is covered. So thank you, Hawaiian Airlines, for that. And who are some of our other sponsors?
One of our other presenting sponsors that we have is the Hawaii Tourism Authority.
Yes.
We already did
Mahalo.
make mention of the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement, but we do want to say mahalo to Hawaii Community Foundation for their sponsorship, as well as Kamehameha Schools.
Right.
But they, you know, we also have some live sponsors that we want to mahalo as well. We want to send a big special mahalo to Moani Island Bistros, which, as Mehana said, we are broadcasting live from them.
And it smells so ono in here.
Yeah, and you know, they're
Incredibly
still
ono.
open.
And they're still open.
They're still open.
So call 670-2638 right now and order some food. Come down. You'll even see us shooting live the show tonight. So come down, get your ono grinds right here at Kamakana Ali'i at Moani's Bistro.
Absolutely. In addition to Moani Bistro hosting us, we have some fabulous sponsors who made this set look amazing. So we want to send a very, very special mahalo to Noho Home and A House is Built for making our set look so amazing.
Mahalo.
In addition to that, we want to say mahalo to OEV TV. OEV TV is working here. We have a small skeleton crew here working hard so that we can get these artists, you know, and their products and their mission out into the Kaiāulu.
I also want to say something else about OEV TV. If you are not on their subscriber list right now, right, go to oev.tv, get on their subscriber list because right now the whole family is at home, right? And we're always looking for things that we can educate our children with, or even just ourselves, just Honui Ike, right? OEV TV is that one-stop shop where we can go ahead and do that. So please, all you guys, go to their Facebook site or go to oev.tv for more exciting programming. They have cartoons on there, they have documentaries on there, and every day I've been getting the alerts from them on my Facebook page that they're showing new content. So, yeah.
So we're not just, I mean, I know we mentioned that we are broadcasting on TV, but we also made mention that we are broadcasting online.
Yes.
I want to invite those of you who are watching your TV to please grab your phones, yeah? And if you're on your phones, grab your computers because popupmakeke.com is on and it's live every single day of the week. So you don't have to just wait for our show to air every Wednesday in the month of April, but you can also follow us and you can shop anytime you want. Now, some of the amazing lists, I'm looking just here at the people that we're going to be highlighting tonight.
Right.
I mean, we have the amazing Manaola himself, and we're going to be talking stories with him. If you guys don't know,
I'm so excited.
Mehanaokala, she is the Manaola queen.
Yes, I am.
She's the Manaola queen.
Wait. This is my queen pose.
Yes. There we go. Miss Aloha Hula, thank you. Tituini.
If we had an over 40 division in the Miss Aloha Hula, yes, I would be it. But yes, I am a fan of Manaola. And so I am so thrilled that we're going to have him tonight.
Also Manaola?
Yes, all of it. Everything
yes, from the rooter to the tutor, everything we see.
And he did my hair too. Thank you so much, Manaola, for that, because it wasn't looking good before he walked in the door.
But we always look beautiful.
Yes,
always look beautiful. But
that's
sometimes,
true.
you know, like an ipu, it's already pretty, but you polish her a little. She looks even better.
Yes, amazing what can happen.
In addition to Manaola, we're also going to be seeing designers such as KiniZamora, Dezigns by Kamohoalii, Manuhealii, Nakeu Awai, Warrior Printing, Ha'aheo Hawaiian Crafts, and Freed Form Hawaii.
And what I'm really, really excited about is that we're featuring some Hawaii Island artisans, right? Because Mayor Monarch took place on Moku Okeawe and on Hawaii Island. We have a great stock of Hawaii Island artisans represented here tonight. And also a lot of our other friends, some classics. If some of you guys joined me earlier, I was on Facebook Live showing you guys my closet, right? And one of the things that we wanted to showcase tonight was these are the things, the classic things that every household should have. You know, if you're a Hawaiian wahine or a Hawaiian kane, you know, these designers will mark, you know, times in history, and their pieces will be passed on from generation to generation. And we have a very classic designer, Nakeu, featured here tonight. You know, I've always loved Nakeu's work. And
ultimately, it's
kind of a
timeless
connection.
pieces.
It's timeless.
Because
timeless pieces.
Merry Monarch, and you know, it's so fitting that we're working and we're doing this show during the Merry Monarch Week, because it's not just about the mele, it's not just about the hula, but oftentimes many people go to Hilo for the shopping.
Yes.
Right, and so now we are bringing the shopping to your living room. Right?
Yes.
So I know that we have some of the things right here, as you can see on set. The very first, let's go right here, because we have Ha'aheo Hawaiian Crafts. And Ha'aheo Hawaiian Crafts, let's talk a little bit about them, because I noticed your earrings, and they have some amazing earrings here as well.
And I'll be wearing some more of Ha'aheo Hawaiian Crafts later on throughout the show. But what I love about this, I'm going to put this down just for a second. What I love about Ha'aheo Hawaiian Crafts is these two brothers of ours, Leleo and Lokahi. I love, shout out to the two of them. They are really known for their really intricate work, right? So they do pupu ni'ihau, right? Which they're known for. But tonight we're featuring their lauhala work. Now, not sure if you can see this on the camera, but if you go online at Pop-Up Mākeke.com, you'll be able to see this. This is like, to me, I do not know how he gets his hands, because my hands is too chubby to make lauhala.
That's intricate work right now.
So this is, you know, this is what you get. This is what I would buy for all my nieces. Right, and all the wahine in our family who like those really kind of dainty pieces to accent, you know, their lole. So I love this print, and it's called a button print.
The best thing about that too is nowadays, even your nephews, you can buy one set, you give one to each nephew.
Right, and I'm so sorry, you're exactly right. It's for the whole family. Besides the button design, we also have our star design here that they made. Again, so many of you lauhala weavers who are out there, I'm not a weaver myself. I'm not very good at weaving. But if I was to weave, the band would have to be, the lauhala would have to be about 3 inches thick for me to do it. These are like 3 millimeters, you know, and they're so intricately designed. I love these. So this is their star print that they have. And so this is possibly my favorite lauhala pattern. So this is their ama'u pattern, right? And so ama'u, a little story about ama'u, right, is a kino lau of one of my favorite pigmen from the island of Oahu. Can you guess who I'm talking about?
Is it a kama?
It is a kama.
A kama pua'a.
A kama pua'a, yes. You know, so one of the kino lau of kama pua'a is the ama'u fern, right? And so this pattern, this design on here represents Ha'aheo Hawaiian Crafts, mahalo to the ama'u fern, right? And so the ama'u fern also can be found all around the edges of the luapele, right? So showing that mo'olelo comes alive about Kamapua'a and Pele, right before your eyes whenever you visit the luapele, right? And I love the really vibrant colors, of the ama'u. You know, that red, and the green on top of it. But what I love always to say is Kamapua'a is from Oahu, right? And that's why he's one of my favorites, right? When we look at our kupua from across our pae'aina, right?
She's coming for us. She's coming for us.
I know, sorry, see, because he's from Waimea, Hawaii. I'm from Pololo, Oahu. But Kamapua'a is one of my favorite kupua, right? So every time I rock these earrings right here, I'm in Kamapua'a mode.
I love it. And you know what? That's just, that's a testament to all of our native Hawaiian artisans. When we create a hana no eau, it's really bridging the gap of our culture and sharing it with everybody. Another thing about, leleo and lokahi, the beautiful thing about these entrepreneurs is it doesn't just stop at their work.
Right.
They are also well active in our community.
Yes.
They're participants in CNHA's Native Hawaiian Convention.
Yep.
They
come to the Oha Pop-Up Mākeke
absolutely.
during Christmas time.
They're civically engaged.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing.
Go on to popupmakeke.com and check out Hahel designs for these really, really beautiful, beautiful lauhala pieces.
And whether you are like Mehana and Kamapua'a from Oahu, or if you are like myself from Hawaii Island, or if you are on the Aina A in California, we do want to mahalo again the Hawaiian Airlines Bank of Hawaii World Elite MasterCard for providing the
free shipping.
Free shipping.
We cannot say that enough, right? Because I know all of you guys have been buying stuff off of other online sites before, and the shipping is more expensive.
That's what it gets you.
Than the actual items, right? So mahalo to Hawaiian Airlines for that, for giving us that. Yeah?
Yeah, I love it. So we're gonna have a lot more items. As you see, we're gonna have a brief conversation when we come back from our break.
We're gonna be sitting here with Manaola himself. Yeah, so please don't go far away, everybody. Join us. When we come back in, I'll be sitting here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Manaola.
Mahalo nui. So when we come back, you're going to get a little insight in Manaola and his mana'o. Mahalo nui.
Aloha kako. On behalf of the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement and the many partners that have come together to make this happen, I want to thank you for tuning in. We're all feeling the pinch, but this is especially true of these small businesses who depend heavily on community events and gatherings. So that's why you tuning in to support where you can means so much. Thank you on behalf of all of our sponsors. Aloha.
Aloha mai kako, welcome back. We are here at the Pop-Up Mākeke, and as Mehana mentioned before, we are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Manaola himself. So aloha mai.
Aloha mai. Mahalo for inviting me today. I'm so excited to be here with you folks. So mahalo nui.
Mahalo. And we're going to do something fun. So if you guys have not noticed, Manaola, if you guys follow them on their various online platforms, they've been doing online shows and they do some giveaways sometimes, yeah?
And they're famous for it. Yes. I anticipate, it gives me anxiety.
I love free things.
Because, and it's big things. It's like a couple $100 worth of stuff in one bag.
Absolutely. And I go crazy over a free can of Vienna sausage. So when it passes my threshold, my teaching budget, I'm even more excited.
Right.
So I believe we're going to actually start off with one of those games. So
Wonderful.
If you are watching, I want to invite you guys to visit visit our Pop-Up Mākeke on Facebook. Once again, our Pop-Up Mākeke on Facebook, we have a live stream going over there. We're going to be asking you a question, and we have somebody on the wings there. You're looking at the chat, and the first correct answer we see, we will be giving away a very special prize.
Yes.
Now, what is
I think I have it right over here. I'm gonna come grab it. So I think we're gonna go with the Mahina purse first.
Wow.
So this is our Mahina bag. Super, super fun. And this is actually not available.
I want that.
It's not available on the Pop-Up website. This is a brand new
nudge,
collection
whistle,
piece. So
So you can't even buy this on the Pop-Up Mākeke website
Yeah.
right now. And you'll be able to get this for free tonight if you
Yes.
answer this question.
beautiful, beautiful.
And it has, is that the one with the legs?
Yes, this one has gold feet on it. Look at that. And she's normally $158, and she's limited edition. Yeah.
Wow. All right, if you are interested in winning this very, very special piece, we have a question for you, and if you want to log on to Pop-Up Mākeke, our live stream that is going, the question is, what year did Merry Monarch start airing on TV? Once again, the question is, what year did Merry Monarch start airing on TV? All right. We have somebody waiting on the wings.
That was a
She is
hard
checking.
question.
I
Very,
didn't know
very
the
hard.
answer
I
to
didn't know the
this.
answer too.
I didn't know either.
I thought
Hold on.
maybe, and I thought maybe I wasn't alive yet, but I was alive during this time, so that's a little hint. But you know, so whoever gets the right answer, right, they will tell us later on, and we'll be giving away this fabulous purse.
Yes,
I wanna-
amazing,
And
amazing,
if for
amazing.
some reason you want to donate it to Auntie Mehana, that's the first and last time you'll ever hear me calling myself Auntie Mehana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
go
goes
right
normally
ahead.
by her publishing name, Anake Kanake. That's her
I love
publishing name,
that.
Anake Kanake. The only time you can actually call her auntie, because you know she's auntie with a little bit of sass.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Sweet and
So
sour,
that's
let it cut.
great.
Oh, I believe we have our winner. Here we go.
Ooh.
Also, can we just can you give
Wait,
a little
let's-
turn for everybody first?
Yes.
Look at
This is
her.
Leo. You guys heard of Vanna White? Yeah. This is our Vanna Brown for the evening. Thank you.
This is Leia Lee dress?
That is the Ihilani dress.
Ihilani.
Yeah, the
I'm
Ihilani,
so
yeah.
sorry. The
Ihilani.
Ihilani dress.
Yeah.
It is stunning. Stunning in that gold
Yes.
color.
That's the golden yellow and caramel cafe.
Oh, goodness. It just sounds ono.
All right, I'm gonna let
gonna eat
Mehana
that
read the
dress.
name because I do not have a good track record of
Here we
pronouncing
go.
names. And so I'm gonna just throw
Okay.
this to you because I know that you are, Nana Ike Kumu in times of need.
This is going. And
So
I'm
the
going to do my
question
best.
was, what year did Merry Monarch start airing on TV? And the answer was
The answer is 1981.
1981. And our winner,
1981. And our winner is Sadie Mileka Sarkisian. I think
Sadie
that's-
Mileka Sarkisian.
I think that's how you say her last name.
Mahalo Sadie,
Yeah,
one of our
Sadie
people here at
Mileka.
CNHA will be in touch with you.
Yes, we'll be in touch with you to give you this beautiful Manaola limited edition. Okay, wait, let me look at that. This love.
Yes.
Love this.
That's
Love
our
that
little
piece of
Uila.
accessories. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm so
Congratulations.
excited for all of your manao, and I'm even more excited to hear what sort of things you have coming up. I know you started a new collection, so I'm gonna just let Mehana take over and talking stories. I will
Awesome.
take this, but by Mehana take them home. And I will put them
I was
right.
gonna say you better get that out away from me. I might just, end up. It might fall underneath my blouse. I don't know. You never know.
You know, we take care of that soil.
Yes.
We take care of our nice
Yes.
things.
Manaola, this is Merry Monarch Week, right? It's a special week. Oh, are you okay?
Absolutely, I got it. No
Oh,
worries.
you got it.
Keep going.
This is Merry Monarch Week, and Merry Monarch Week is special for hula people, of course, hula people around the world. It's like we take a pause during this week to focus on hula, right?
Yes.
For you, coming from the island of Hawaii and knowing that this is the first year out of both of our lifetimes that it has not gone on, what does Merry Monarch mean to you?
You know, this year, I feel like Merry Monarch means it's a time for us to slow down a little bit. And, I know Auntie Luana and her whole team, God bless her, like, she had to make that very hard decision. But, you know, it's for the best, and I think it's for the safety of our community and all of our po'ehula and our kupuna, especially, that always show up, especially at Mele Manaka. So I really feel like it's a time for us to really be a part of efforts like this. You know, we have to mahalo Kuhio Lewis and mahalo the CNHA, Chamber of Native Hawaiian Advancement, for putting these events together. You see all these Hawaiian musicians that are coming together, doing live stream shows to raise money. We have wonderful community effort projects. These are the kinds of ways that we love to see aloha. We like to look even aloha aina. This right here, to me, is so touching, and that's why we're so excited to be a part of this project.
And you know what's so important is during these times of struggles, right? People around the world, in every culture, there's examples of how people turn to artists.
Absolutely.
For hope, for solitude, for a sense of normalcy, for a sense of beauty in the world. Right, and you as an artist, right, and all the other artists that are joining us here tonight and through this Pop-Up Mākeke have been the givers, right?
Thank you.
And I know that you guys are donating proceeds to your guys' sales.
Absolutely, yes.
At Manaola.com, you guys are donating
as well as the proceeds from here too as well.
That's so generous.
Yeah.
Donating proceeds back into the communities for
absolutely for
meals programs,
yes,
for kupuna and for keiki.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thank you so much. Mahalo.
You know, one of the things, right when we get into, you know, your items that you have here, and oh my goodness, I want to take this all home into somebody else's house, because this won't look nice in my house, but it's somebody's house, right? You're inspired a lot by hula to you is just not just a source of physical body movement, but it also shows up, right, in your patterns and in your prints.
Yeah.
And I was telling you earlier, there was one hula kahiko performance that you guys did a few years back.
Absolutely.
That was for your kuahu.
Oh,
your
yes,
kuahu.
yes.
That was amazing. Can you talk about that connection between your designs here and your hula philosophy?
Well, what I think is special about not just me, but other artists as well that you will share tonight is that, you know, hula has always been a big part of my life, and really what makes indigenous culture so interesting is their way of storytelling, and us being able to express ourselves through art, whether we're dancing or we're choreographing something, we're composing mele, or even today being fashion designers. This is something that you know, you just have this iini, and it just wants to explode. And I think that that's a part of it's the hula, right? It's that spontaneity of us wanting to be storytellers. So a lot of my collections are inspired by that ability to take something in and to be inspired by something and to really internalize it, learn from it, and see how we can translate that through our artwork, through our fashion, and through our clothes, through the patterns, the mo'olelo. So really that's what I feel, you know, fashion and hula and art and how it all comes together. Yeah.
And these pieces that we're seeing that you brought here tonight, right? We're featuring your kinolau.
Absolutely.
Right, your kinolau collection here.
And I know that you're wearing the kinolau.
Yes.
This is part of the kinolau.
Yeah, so this is a kinolau series. So this is a series of hand-drawn designs that I just started to do. I wanted to move into kinolau because it's something that I feel is our connection as hula dancers to allow us to be connected to nature. And not only nature as a point of inspiration for the hula, but also as a point of inspiration for the way we live. And I think that, you know, like what you had said about, I believe that performance we did back at Mary Monarch was honoring Lauka'i'e, which is one of the deities of the hula. And those deities are so interesting because hula ku'ahu is something that you don't see all the time.
Yep.
But for us, it's very important because all of the different leaf bodies, all the kinolau, right? Of the Manuhealii, and even in the ocean, all of these wonderful inspirations that we pull as Kanaka to be grounded and to feel you know, some type of connection and some type of inspiration in everything we do, whether we're, you know, with our ohana or we're a mahi'ai or we're a, you know, anything that we need. The kinolau, those plant bodies, those leaf bodies allow us that ability to be inspired.
And so when we wear them, right? So I'm wearing the Kapualiko print, and me and Kaipo are both wearing Kapualiko. We
Yes.
also have Tita in her Tita
You are
jumpsuit.
just way too
Right?
cute.
That is too cute in her Kaliko, Kapualiko.
Yes.
And then we have some Lehua Mamo.
Absolutely.
Over there. And these, each of them, when we put them on, I come from Napua Leo Liko Lehua.
Absolutely.
Right? So when I wear your Kapualiko print, right, I am like empowered by this lole, right?
you.
To also take my hula lineage into my
Absolutely.
lole and have it
And I
part
think
of my
you said it
expression.
best because, like, you know, it's not just what we put on our bodies and what we wear. It has that healing aspect as well, right?
Absolutely.
And we had that conversation yesterday. We talked about how wearing these things, invoking these thoughts, invoking these memories, has the ability to heal us.
Absolutely. It's all about our kupuna, we're so grounded in intentionality. And really that's what I look at is so important with everybody, no matter who the artist is or who you are out there. It's really about setting the intention and seeing even all these wonderful artists that we're going to present tonight and look at what their inspirations were and look at how their intentions as artists are inspiring you. How can you bring these products into your home? What kind of energy do you want to bring into your home, to your ohana?
And talking about that, everybody, when you go online to popupmakeke.com and you go onto Manaola's site, you're going to see almost everything that we have here and everything that they have lined is like on some kind of special.
Yes.
Right? So you guys are practically giving these things away, and I
we
love
have
it,
these
love it,
beautiful
love it.
ladies. Can we just have them do
can you
lap
do a
around
little
right
twirl?
before we leave? Because I do know we have to go to our break, and we want to give away this one last item that you brought. So is this the second item?
That is
Oh
the
my
second
goodness.
item.
This is one more time. This is
This is
right.
our
So this is the
huaka'i
next question that
duffel.
we have for all of you guys. And what is this called again?
The huaka'i duffel.
Oh, the huaka'i duffel.
This, I also want this bag, so I'm just letting everybody know. It also has legs, vegan leather.
Vegan leather, and it has our Uwila emblem here. It's done in a beautiful natural fiber and canvas jacquard, and it's hand screen printed with our Kanaloa print. So wonderful, wonderful piece.
Awesome. So I'm going to throw this question out
gonna
to
hold
all
it.
of you in the Kaiwaruke looking at this lovely, lovely bag. If you would like to win, please make sure that you are watching us on Pop-Up Mākeke on our Facebook. And if you know the answer to this question, go ahead and answer in the chat section. We will be pulling them on the side. I believe we have somebody from CNHA looking at the answers, and we will be announcing the winner when we come back from break. But for now, the question is, who is the first Miss Aloha Hula to win in Merry Monarch? Once again, who is the first Miss Aloha Hula to win at Merry Monarch? Speaking of the first, Merry Monarch, you have some history with your mama, yeah?
My mom was actually belonged to the Hau'oli Hula Studio, and the Hau'oli Hula Maidens. And in 1971, the same year of this very first Miss Aloha Hula, my mother and her hula sisters, and you see a picture there of all of them. My mother is in the middle holding the chofri. Next to her is Auntie Lil Momiho, and right next to her on the other side, we have Auntie Flo Kuanui. And their kumus at that time were Auntie Pauline Kekahuna and Vicky E. Rodriguez. So Merry Monarch has a really, really deep part in my heart, for them. Shout out to Auntie Luana, mahalo nui for carrying on that legacy of your mama and Uncle George and all these fabulous people. Yeah, so do we have a winner yet? I love this Miss Aloha Hula.
All right, so you know what? Actually, we are going to announce the winner at the end of the show.
Okay.
But we do want to say again, mahalo nui, Manola, for
Thank you
coming
so
and
much
telling
for having
stories
me.
and
Mahalo.
sharing with us all of the manat behind all of your pieces. Because, like we said, it's more than just the piece of clothes. It is about the healing. It's about these stories. It's about our culture.
Thank you.
Right, and these are some of my favorite pieces that we have showcased on the Pop-Up Mākeke website. So please join us there. And these pillows, oh my goodness,
Thank
I'm
you
going to
so
take them
much.
home. And these
Yes.
bean bags.
Bean
So
bags.
mahalo, mahalo.
Mahalo nui. Thank you so much. Mahalo.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Aloha.
Billions of dollars will go to other states if we don't take the census.
We're talking about $2,600 per year per person that other states divvy up on.
This is funding that'll reach all of us. Schools, roads, hospitals, WIC. This funding will benefit everybody.
And I'm choosing to be counted.
I'm choosing to be counted.
I'm choosing to be counted.
And are you down for the count?
Presenting Hawaiian Airlines May Day 2020 Aloha Aina, a special 1-hour television presentation featuring the music of Keoho, Robert Cazimero, Josh Tatofi, Lehua Kalima, and Kainani Kaho Naile. Watch May 1st from 7 to 8 p.m. on KHNL or live streamed on HawaiiNewsNow.com or catch the encore showing on K5 at 8 p.m. Watch Hawaiian Airlines May Day 2020 Aloha Aina, brought to you by Hawaiian Airlines, Hawaii Tourism Authority, and these fine sponsors.
Aloha kako. On behalf of the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement and the many partners that have come together to make this happen, I want to thank you for tuning in. You know, we're all feeling the pinch, but this is especially true of these small businesses who depend heavily on community events and gatherings. So that's why you tuning in to support where you can means so much. Thank you on behalf of all of our sponsors. Aloha.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us at this Pop-Up Mākeke. We're, not just streaming live on K5, but we're also on Pop-Up Mākeke on Facebook and various other organizations. So,
I'd like to thank Manaola for that little section that we had there. Thank you so much for all of that, Ike, and that connection to hula.
Absolutely.
And now we're going to move into another section.
Hawaii Island
yes,
designer.
Another Hawaii Island designer.
From the foothills of Waimea.
Yes.
So we have Dezigns by Kamohoalii.
I love this. So that is linen. That is a linen tunic that she has on with the hau'ukeuke, I believe, print.
Can you do once around the park?
Yes. Come walk in front of us. You see, what I love about this piece by Micah is that it takes the piece, or it takes the print, that kapa print that is special to his ohana. Right, his ohana kapa prints are so integral to his artwork, and this linen piece right here, I actually have this at home, and love it. I love the way linen feels. I love the way these designs sit so nicely on top of my body. Thank you so much for showcasing that.
What I also love about him is that his entire work not just stems from his family's work in kapa, but also comes straight from the homestead.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're halal, and their design company is all very much ohana based, all in Waimea homesteads, right? If you ever saw their productions on stage, you would see that everything from every feather to every piece of kapa to every design was made by everyone in their halal. So mahalo, Micah, for that. What do we have here?
Right, okay. I'm super excited. I'm gonna pull this one just because Lehua always has a very special place in my heart.
Right, and so this piece here is the peahi print, peahi style of blouse. And so when I talked to Micah about this, right, so I said, oh, did you name it peahi for the fan? For the style of Hawaiian fan with that arch, with that hoaka shaped look. And he said yes, but he also said, because peahi is to beckon, right? To beckon to. So this little sassy off the shoulder part here, right? When it's worn on a wahine and you just show just this tip right here, just this shoulder part right here, it's beckoning. That's what it's doing.
Nice.
I kind of knew my lole beckoned, but I wasn't really sure. Thank you to Micah for, affirming that for us. And of course, the Hawaii Island Moku'ake Ave red lehua print.
So, yeah. What do you think?
No, babes.
No.
Not tonight. Yeah, no.
Wow.
Not for you, not tonight. But the print that you are wearing, we love this print that you're wearing, and also the one that I'm wearing. These two designs here, right, which are Kamohoalii for that Manaola, right? We have featured here, and I always claim ho'aka-shaped designs as being related to the law. Right, and the sun. But that's just me. I do that all the time.
Because you are the Mehana.
Because I'm Mehanaokala.
Okala.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So this beautiful, it's like pink on wine, on black, on top of that. And it's so stunning when you see that layers, right? And that's how they actually appear on kapa. Right, so love that about him. Let's go to these dresses.
Peruse here. Let me hand you
this dress, okay, I love for a couple of reasons, right? So we have two dresses that feature chiffon, right? We have his na'ulu dress and his ahe, right? And this particular print here, I want to send a shout out to my lovely Hi'iaka and her daughter Ke'ahiloa in the Panaewa rainforest over there. This print is actually called Ke'ahialaka. I am so sorry. Right, Ke'ahiloa, right? Ke'ahiloa print, and the fires, right? The fires of Pele are all over this.
And I love it because it has that flow with it too.
It does, and it has that short, long, let me put this down and get this out of the way. It has underneath here, so it has a nice black sheath dress that comes close onto your body, and then this on top of it, this beautiful chiffon, printed chiffon on here. So when you walk in this, it is not only very, it's very structured, but also very feminine, right? So you get both looks with this dress on, right? And I just love the vibrancy of this print, right? It's very, very pele, right? Not only the reds that we're used to, but that glowing, golden colors on this. So mahalo for this dress. This dress has that, and he also has a similar dress, very much like that, but with a top that comes. I love these tops here. This is almost like it fits almost like a lycra on top of you, right? But it's cotton. It's a cotton base, but it fits like a lycra, so it sits snug to your body. And then right underneath our ooze, it just
It's your odds.
it fans out. Yeah.
This is for the ooze, this is for the odds.
That is a great description of it. But this also has a layer of that chiffon on top of it. So on the basic black, and if you're like me, I favor these type of tops because, I have keles. I have keles. And for those of you who don't know what a kele is, go look it up. So I love things with sleeves, and I love things that cover on the top so I can wear a nice lei draped over it. Yeah, so this piece here, to die for. Love, Micah, love.
I love it. These are just beautiful.
So this top, right, so this is in rayon, as the other ones that we saw are in cotton and chiffon, and we saw his linen that he had there. This one is actually in rayon. What we love, Vahine, right, out there, what we know we love about rayon is the fact that it's very cool, right? So when it sits on your body, it doesn't make you hot. Yeah, so all of our days that we spend, this you can go straight from the office to the after party to the bebe luau to all of these, right? Because it sits nice, it's very flowy, so it breathes, it allows air to come through it. Yeah, and it has a nice cut, so he has a nice kind of a bell sleeve or kimono sleeve on this, along with a nice flared bottom. Ooh, yay! Ooh. So mahalo, Micah, for that. And now we're going to move into Manuhealii.
We talk about different things. One artist in particular that has been in our closet since 1985 has been Manuhealii.
Yes.
Manuhealii has been the staple for your family pictures,
right,
for the baby luau, and we have some of her items here with us. One thing that has been coming back has been these little pins.
Yes.
Now, if you notice these, you have all of these beautiful Manuhealii pins. A lot of people don't realize that Manuhealii they have a lot more than just the lole.
Right.
You know, they have the quilts, they have cups,
They have glasses.
candles,
They have these beautiful quilt print pot holders or things that you can put down on top of your tables to not damage them.
Right, as we say, for your hot.
For your yes.
hot. Absolutely. And they also have some t-shirts.
Yes, okay, I want this one. I don't know if this is my size, but I do want this one because it says
Ute.
Utete, right? Which in hula is a standard for us, right? Only hula people would know what this means, right? And this is the foundational beats that we have on our ipuheke.
Absolutely.
Right?
And when you like me and you have the body type of an ipuheke, this is just, you know, that's my slogan. Ute.
He's a small, you're like an ipuheke ole.
Aww.
I'm like the ipuheke, yeah. You're slim, that's why. You're not that big, brother.
But I still got curves.
Yeah. No, you do have curves, but you do have curves, right? This is what I also love about Manuhealii, right? These baby blankets, right? These baby quilts. Now, every time we go to baby showers and the such, right? We always want to gift some sense of mea Hawaii to the newborn. Right? And what better than these types of items to give to the newborn and possibly a new family who's starting off? They can start their Manuhealii collection straight from their babies.
Absolutely. And
right?
that's the Lavena Hawaii, right?
Yes.
Knowing like what we should bring to baby luau's. You know, and I love that this print is right next to this print because this is the beauty also of her designs.
Right.
She's not just, you know, our classic quilt designs. She's also about modernizing all the mea Hawaii to keep us relevant, right?
Right.
Because we are a living, thriving culture, constantly moving with the time and being innovative at the same time.
Right.
You know, speaking of classic things, I know that coming up we are going to be looking at a classic Hawaiian artist, Nakeu.
Oh, yes.
And I have some Nakeu stories, and I believe you have some Nakeu stories
I do too,
as well.
yes.
Right?
Yes.
All
but
right.
I really love that these items, right, along with micas, along with manaolas, along with ha'ahels, these are the things, right, that can make up your closet. And these are the things that we pass down from generation to generation.
Absolutely. So when you come back, we're going to be looking at these classic designs from Nakeu and talking a little stories about our own experience with them.
Aloha. 2020 is a very important year for our Pacific people. Now is the time to participate in the census.
It will only take you a few minutes to complete the form.
It's safe and confidential.
It guides where public funding goes for things like
hospitals for our people, schools for our children,
fire stations for our communities.
So whether it's your baby's first census
or your 8th census,
it all adds up and helps to shape our future.
Shape our future. Start here. Complete the census at 2020census.gov.
Aloha kako. On behalf of the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement and the many partners that have come together to make this happen, I want to thank you for tuning in. You know, we're all feeling the pinch, but this is especially true of these small businesses who depend heavily on community events and gatherings. So that's why you tuning in to support where you can means so much. Thank you on behalf of all of our sponsors. Aloha.
Presenting Hawaiian Airlines May Day 2020 Aloha Aina, a special 1-hour television presentation featuring the music of Keoho, Robert Casimiro, Josh Tatofi, Lehua Kalima, and Kainani Kaho Naile. Watch May 1st from 7 to 8 p.m. on KHNL or live streamed on HawaiiNewsNow.com or catch the encore showing on K5 at 8 p.m. Watch Hawaiian Airlines May Day 2020 Aloha Aina, brought to you by Hawaiian Airlines, Hawaii Tourism Authority, and these fine sponsors.
3, 2, 1.
Aloha ho, mahalo for joining us back with this Pop-Up Mākeke. We just want to send another mahalo to all of our key sponsors, our presenting sponsors, of course, being the Hawaii Tourism Authority and our very special sponsor,
Hawaiian Airlines, Bank of Hawaii, World Elite MasterCard.
Now, and they're super special because, once again, for those of you who are just joining us, they will be covering all of the shipping for our Pop-Up Mākeke. So whether you live on Oahu, whether you live on Hawaii Island, or you live on the Aina, if you shop popupmakeke.com any day of the week, it does not have to be just tonight. They will cover the shipping for you.
Yes.
Now, we've had some amazing designers. We just got through talking about Manuhealii, which we talked about being a classic design in our ohana and in our closets.
Right.
But this designer, really is a classic Hawaiian artist when we think about Lole Hawaii, and that is Nakeu Awai.
Nakeu has been a foundation in Hawaiian fashion for decades, right? For generations of us here in Hawaii. And I have a fond story, and I know that Kaipo does too. I have a dress, if any of you saw my live action this afternoon.
In her closet.
In my closet.
In her closet.
Right? I have a piece that was I think I'm the only one who has that piece, right? And Kaipo, you have a special piece also.
I do, and you know what? I actually brought it. Ooh.
See, we love these little walk-bys. So this is a Nakeu piece here. And teacher, try stop. Okay, so what I love about Nakeu, right, is not only that it's handmade, right? So he literally sews all the pieces together, right? It doesn't go anywhere. He's making these. Try turn around. This accent, right? This coconut button that's on the back here. Right, that is something very classic. When you have a ni'ihau shell necklace with the kauri shell on the back, right, that's authentic. When you have a dress like this with this beautiful coconut shell accent on it, right, stunning. Okay, Tita, turn around.
You know what? She's also pairing this with a Vaio'ono handbag.
Right, the circle bag.
This is a hand-woven circle bag. And it just goes very well with her Nakeu because it is
so
a classic
so
look.
Adorable. And both of these looks are available online right now.
Absolutely.
Right, for you. And I don't know how much of the bags that we have. So if you want that purse, right, this beautiful circle purse, these are limited. So go on now and get them. I'm going to open up, I'm going to be real ete right now. I'm going to open up this one and just look at that inside. So if you can barely see it in there, but there's some vintage lining, cloth material lining inside of this bag, right? And this is perfect. I would carry my ni'ihau shells in these bags, for real. But I love this look. Thank you, Tita. Mahalo.
Now, some of these other Nakeus that we do have this green and white maile.
Yes. So this is very much very typical of Nakeu, right? It's a lot of design on top, real bold prints on top of his color schemes, right? So I love this maile, and I think this is like maile lauli'i, on top of here. So if you are a maile fan, right? If maile is your kino lau, right? This is a good item for you to get.
And you know what I love about
if you don't have a kino lau, if you don't have a kino lau, right? Everybody, you should have a kino lau.
Something that embodies you.
You should have a plant form that you are pili to, right? And this shows up not only in the leis that we choose to wear or in the plants that we choose to surround ourselves with, but it also shows up in our lole.
And Nakeu paved the way for a lot of our artists, right? A lot of our designers here in Hawaii. But one artist in particular is KiniZamora. KiniZamora is one of those artists who was on Project Runway. And he was a finalist, I believe, yeah?
Fabulous.
And so we have a beautiful model here.
Oh, yes. So she's wearing the blue version, or the twilight. I think this is the color he calls twilight version of the one that I'm wearing, this tunic that I'm wearing. It's stunning. These colors on top of here. I know you can see it on television. This twilight on top of black, on top of gray is just stunning. Mahalo.
And there's a beautiful story about the print as well. This print, if you can see, this is the
Pakalana.
The pakalana.
This is his pakalana collection.
All of his flowers that he chooses are because it's his mama's favorite.
Yes.
Right? So the pakalana collection is one of those fragrant flowers that his mama really loves. And so, of course, he honors his mama by putting it into a print and putting it lovely colors on here.
And what I love about his designs, right? So this is a coverall that Kaipo has in his hands. This is a tunic that Tita is wearing and that I'm also wearing here. But he also has a nice Sassy blouses on top of here. This is a wrap dress that he's featured. It's getting pa'a on top of here. But this is a nice tie wrap dress. Cute, cute, cute. I cannot wear this kind, but I know there is a wahine out there who can.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I think so. I think this fits you. And you know what? We're going to go to break, but while we're in the break, what I think we can do is we can try and see if this can work. Yeah.
Okay.
We can make it as a wrap. So stay tuned with all of us, and when we come back, we're going to have more of Hawaii's finest artists in our show. Mahalo nui.
Presenting Hawaiian Airlines May Day 2020 Aloha Aina, a special 1-hour television presentation featuring the music of Keoho, Robert Casimiro, Josh Tatofi, Lehua Kalima, and Kainani Kaho Naile. Watch May 1st from 7 to 8 p.m. on KHNL or live streamed on HawaiiNewsNow.com or catch the encore showing on K5 at 8 p.m. Watch Hawaiian Airlines May Day 2020 Aloha Aina, brought to you by Hawaiian Airlines, Hawaii Tourism Authority, and these fine sponsors.
Billions of dollars will go to other states if we don't take the census.
We're talking about $2,600 per year per person that other states deviate upon.
This is funding that will reach all of us. Schools, roads, hospitals, WIC. This funding will benefit everybody.
And I'm choosing to be counted.
I'm choosing to be counted.
I'm choosing to be counted.
And are you down for the count?
Aloha kako, welcome back. Pop-Up Mākeke. What I love about the Pop-Up Mākeke is not just clothes. They have a variety of things. And what do you have right there in your hand?
So I'm holding from Freed Hawaii, right, these stunning koa earrings, right? So there's a whole collection of them on here. And this is my favorite. I think you can guess why. Let me just hold it up real quick. Let me hold up this piece here. This is from Freed Hawaii. And what I love about this is their starburst, right? A sunburst. Right, sun design. And this designers, they're from Hawaii Island, a husband and wife couple that wanted to spend more time together. So they decided to make these beautiful jewelry. So go online and check out their collection. What do you have there?
I love that. You know, this is another, another couple, another power couple. And this is Warrior Printing. Warrior Printing, they started in their 1-bedroom apartment and then they had to move into their warehouse. Warrior Printing has done some amazing things for our lahui. If you guys have seen, they have the kukia imona, those sheer
pareos.
Those are beautiful, and those different things. Now, we have shirts here, we have earrings here, but of course on popupmakeke.com we have other types of accessories, and some of the hana no ea that you find at Mary Monarch, of course, are these beautiful lehulu. Now this lehulu in particular is from Noa Makaha, and we are just so elated to have some of their work in the Pop-Up Mākeke as well. So, Mehana, what are some of the things that draws you to Pop-Up Mākeke?
You know what I like? So this interesting hats here from my tita Luffy Lutero at Pavehe Designs, right? Pavehe Designs, love her artistry, love her work, and I love her twist, right? We've been talking all night about how to make the classic bring it up to the modern age, right? And Luffy does this so perfectly with her lauhala hats, right? And we can see too in the different styles of lehulu that I made. The different styles, look, this one, of course, also another shout out to Mauna Kea with this design, right? Our Kukia'i Mauna earrings here. And again, to Caleb Spencer and Warrior Printing, you know, love them for jumping in with the movement.
They have their own things, but of course they also have, you know, customized things. So if you want to customize, you can do that as well. Now we do have our winner, and Mehana, I'm going to give this to you. The question for our winner was, who was the very first Miss Aloha Hula winner?
So of course, the very first Miss Aloha Hula was Aloha Deliri. So shout out to the Aloha Deliri and her ohana and her family and her legacy that she's built over the years. You know, all of her daughters have halau now and are carrying on her tradition. So the winner is, I believe this name is spelled Leah Nicole Lavas. Yeah, Lavasi, and she wins this beautiful huaka'i bag from Manaola.
Because, you know, Mehana had her eyeballs on there.
I was trying. I was hoping nobody knew the answer, but of course everybody knows Auntie Aloha was the first Miss Aloha Hula, but this beautiful.
She was the only Miss Hula.
Right.
The only Miss Hula.
The only Miss Hula. But this bag is stunning and a gift from our brother Manaola Yap. So go check out his collection on Top the Pop-Up Mākeke. This you can find on his website at manaola.com. Check them out during the week.
And of course, you know, Pop-Up Mākeke is not just on while we have the show. You can go online any day of the week. And of course, because of our premier sponsors, you know, Hawaiian Airlines, Bank of Hawaii, World Elite MasterCard, another big special mahalo to the Hawaii Tourism Authority, Hawaii Community Foundation, Kamehameha Schools.
And the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement. Mahalo nui to all of their work. Here. You know, I'd like to, again, this is Merry Monarch Week. I want all you hula people to send a shout out right now on Facebook to your halau.
Mahalo nui for joining us. I had fun. Did you?
I did too. Aloha.
Aloha.